This video is to go through the My Store section of the iOS Rep app for the cannabis industry. So when you open the app, simply click on the three-line dot button on the left-hand corner, and you will have access to the My Store section. The My Store section is all the list of your accounts in alphabetical order. And you can always use the search button to look up an account more specifically. On the Analysis tab is the same list of your accounts, but in more details. You can also look up an account using the search. In this tab, you have a little bit more flexibility in terms of the data you're actually seeing at the bottom of your screen. So to adapt the data at the bottom of your screen, simply click on the V top right corner button. In the columns section, what is currently checked off is what I actually recommend you to add. Keep in mind that if you're in a province where data is available, you will be able to add the sales of the market and your own sales for your products as well as market share. But for now, if there are no sales in your province, make sure to have store name, banner, address, city, and visit. Also on this tab, if you cover more than one account type, make sure that they are selected under account type. That way, all of your accounts will show up on your list. Then simply click on the top right corner button again, and the data will be adapted on the bottom of your screen. So in this case, keep in mind that the visit's completely on the right. Once you start entering your calls, you'll have the last date you actually visited the account and the number of visits you've made to those accounts in the last year. If you click on any account as well, you will have access to the account information. From here, on the info page, you have the account location. And if you want to change anything as of note, you can click on edit and you will be able to basically change the information in the sections that are surrounded by a black dark line. So in this case, for example, and you can also answer the questions in terms of account info. Once you've made the modifications, click on save, and then you will have access to your updated information sheet. The visits are the calls you've made in that specific account. If you do not enter a call or a visit, it does not count as a call or a visit. So you have to enter a visit for it to count as you being present in the account. So to do that, just click on add in the top right corner, decide on the type of call, the date visited, start and end time if needed, and then you can also enter a note. Click on save. What's important to note as well is that if you actually add a note and it's empty, it does count as a call, so make sure to enter 1 when you're in the account. To delete any of these, simply drag the call from the right to the left and click on the little garbage button. Under My Objectives, they'll be linked in terms of objective type. Click on one to see the details of those. PL means planned, CP means completed, RJ means rejected. If a picture is mandatory as per the example on the screen, you will have to add a picture for it to be completed, or else the objective will simply not save. To do so, you simply have to click on the objective line itself, click on the camera option, either camera roll or photo stream, camera roll for a live picture, and photo stream to access your past pictures. As you can see, you can upload more than one picture to any objective. You will have access to these by clicking on the objective itself, and your managers will also have access to these. To delete any picture, just click on the little garbage button. In the next section, the follow-ups, or any follow-ups you want to make sure that you want to do with the actual account. You can decide on a follow-up date, start time and end time if needed, and then a note as well. These follow-ups will appear on your dashboard as well as in this section until you actually check it off. The Listed Products tab is a really key tab for your day-to-day visibility and to track your distribution in all the accounts you actually call on. So as an example, Ace Valley here, an item that is on the bottom of the screen, the first item here, if I actually put it at listed and click on the product itself, I will be able to add additional information in terms of volume or cost, as well as retail price. So if you actually want to enter the retail price that is in the account, you can. And once you actually set this product as listed, it will appear on the My Products Listed section. And keep in mind that the actual price for the product I just selected that's now on top, the price that is here, $40.55 for the Ace Valley product, is the price we actually go get on the website. So this is the governmental price, and the retail price would be the price that the actual consumer sees at the account level. And of course, from here as well, you can put and enter the visibility of the product itself. To change the columns at the bottom of your screen again, click on the top right V corner button. I've selected the columns that I actually recommend again. So product, brand, supplier, size, price. Other is really key because that's what allows you to add the retail price at the account level, as well as positioning. You can also add a strain or a category if that is something you would like to add. And then just click on the top button again, and then the additional information or columns you wanted to be there will also be there if information is available for them. Documents, anything you want to refer to at a later date, click on Add. Again, photo, camera roll, or photo stream. If it's it can also be a picture of a partnership you have with a client, a contract you have with a client, a picture of the positioning of your product in the account. Select the date. You can select a product, no specific product in this case, and I will click on Save. Achievements, anything over and above you actually do for your brands that are over and above the objectives that your manager has set for you. So in this case, training session, no specific product, and I will write T-God training. And then again, I will click on the photo stream to access my old pictures and take a picture of, and add the picture of the training session I just did. Competitive activities, anything that you see that's happening in the field that's worth sharing. Great staff training, again, maybe in this case. You must select a category, so if it has to do with multi-packs, you can select multi-pack, but you will have to delete whatever is there and basically click on the category itself. The date, and again, note, photo stream to have access to your old pictures, and then I will add this picture to the event. Okay. Contacts, anybody you're actually working with in the account, click on Add, type in their name, their title, and their email, and they'll basically from then on appear on your contact list. Dates to remember, delivery days, visit days, or order days, just click on any of them and they will then save once you go from one view to another. So this covers the My Store section.